Hello students, welcome in today's science class. I'm Smita going to teach you the living world, adaptations and classification. Good morning students. Welcome in today's science class. Let us learn the first lesson, the living world, adaptations and classification. Now let us recall. In what different ways is the diversity in living things seen? A great variety of plants is found on the earth. Some plants are colorful flowers. Some plants grow in water, whereas some are to be found in desert which have a scarcity of water. Some plants are found only in snowy regions. Some plants cannot be seen without a microscope, whereas some are huge in size. Like plants, animals too show diversity. Some are unicellular, others multicellular. Some are vertebrates, whereas others are invertebrates. This world is full of variety of animals: aquatic, terrestrial, amphibian, reptilian, aerial, etc. This observation gives rise to the question, how did this great diversity come into being? Can you tell? Are the plants and animals from Kashmir and Rajasthan of the same type? Can you elaborate on any differences between the two? Coniferous trees like pine and deodar flourish in snowy regions like Kashmir. However, in the deserts of Rajasthan, plants like cactus and acacia, that is babul, are to be found. The camel, a desert animal, is found. It is not found in Kashmir. What is the reason for these differences? Now we will see the adaptation. Now what is meant by adaptation? Gradual changes occur in the body parts and also in the behavior of the organisms which help them to adjust to their surroundings. Such changes are called adaptations. They take place over a long period of time. Now we will see adaptations in plants. Now first we will see adaptation in aquatic plants. Visit various water bodies such as river, brook, pond, lake in your surroundings. What differences do you observe between terrestrial and aquatic plants? Some of the aquatic plants are firmly rooted in the soil at the bottom of the water bodies. Their stems are submerged while leaves and flowers float on the surface. However, some plants are entirely afloat. Their roots are not anchored in the soil. The surfaces of leaves and stem of many aquatic plants are covered with a waxy layer. Leaves of some aquatic plants are thin and slender like a ribbon. This shape helps them to withstand fast currents of water. Air spaces in stems and petioles of aquatic plants are useful for floating in water. Now we will see adaptations in desert plants. Now take two potted plants, one a cactus and the other a leafy plant. Tie plastic bags loosely around the leaves of these plants and keep them in sunlight from early in the morning. In the afternoon, bring those pots into the classroom and observe them. Has the same quantity of water collected in both bags? Desert plants are either leafless or their leaves are like small needles or have been modified into thorns. As a result, they lose very little water by evaporation. The stem stores water and food and is therefore fleshy. The stems are green as they perform photosynthesis in the absence of leaves. Their roots penetrate deep into the soil in search of water. There is a thick layer of a waxy substance on the stem of these plants too. Now we will see the adaptation in plants in snowy regions. In what ways are the sloping branches useful to plants in a snowy region? Plants of snowy region mainly include conifers like deodar and pine. These trees are conical in shape due to their sloping branches. In the heavy snowfall and extreme cold in these regions, their conical shapes prevent the snow from accumulating on the trees, and the thick bark helps the tree to withstand the cold. Same, we will see adaptation in plants of forest region. A variety of plants, trees, shrubs, and herbs are found in forests. These plants compete amongst themselves for sunlight. Hence, trees grow tall to get sunlight, and climbers and vines grow up to a great height with the support of trees. Spring-like tendrils on the stem of some climbers is an example of adaptation. Now let us see adaptation in grassland plants. Diverse types of bushes and grasses are found in the grasslands. Fibrous roots of grasses prevent soil erosion. Grasses in the equatorial region are very tall. Animals like tiger, elephants, and deer can remain hidden in these grasses. However, grasses in cold region are very short. Animals like the rabbit are found in such grasses. Vast meadows are found in hilly areas as well as plains. Adaptation for ingestion of food in plants. Most of the plants are anchored in the ground and are autotrophic. However, plants like deodar, cuscuta are parasitic. The plant body of deodar consists of yellow wire-like stems. It is leafless and cannot perform photosynthesis. However, it has haustorial, that is sucking roots, for absorbing nutrients from the host plant. These roots penetrate into the conducting vessels of the host plant to absorb water and food. Fungi. Fungi do not have chlorophyll and cannot perform photosynthesis. They obtain food from starchy foodstuffs like bhakri and bread. They have root-like fibers for absorption of food. Plants need nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium for growth. Plants that grow in soil which is deficient in nitrogen like Drosera, that is sundew, Venus flytrap, peacher plant, etc., fulfill their need for nitrogen by consuming insects. Adaptations are seen in these plants which serve to attract insects and hold them captive. I hope you have understood today's lesson. We will meet in next session. Thank you.